Hello everyone. Today I am going to demonstrate the second experiment of electricity and magnetism, that is study of resonance in LCR circuit and damping effect. For that we require some of the equipment, like for that the major equipment is the trainer kit, that is here we are using type ES215, and the audio frequency generator, that is here, and air core inductance, and for the damping effect we require a ferromagnetic plate and connecting wires. In this experiment we have to study both series and parallel resonance in LCR circuit. First of all, the series resonance I am going to demonstrate, and in that, first of all, to plot the series resonance curve in an LCR circuit at fixed frequency by varying condenser with damping effect and without damping effect. So let us see the connection. This is the audio frequency generator. The positive terminal is connected to the milliampere which is given on the board. S terminal is connected. Then the L terminal of the milliampere is connected to the inductor 1 terminal. Then the other terminal of the inductor is connected to the condenser which is provided on the board, that is L terminal, and the H terminal is again connected to the audio frequency generator other terminal. The connection diagram is completed, and from this we are varying the frequency, and this is the condenser from which 10 pf step by step we have to vary, and this is the 100 pf step by step we can vary, and this is the 1 milliampere, 2 milliampere, 5 ampere. The scale of the milliampere is given here. We have to adjust it according to our requirement. And this is the ferromagnetic plate. When we require the damping effect, then we put it on the inductor. When we don't require, we just keep it away. This is the first experiment, that is to plot the series resonance curve in an LCR circuit at fixed frequency by varying the condenser. So here we give a fixed frequency, that is 50 kilohertz. I have set it here, like this is a 50 kilohertz and it is in 0, so 50 kilohertz, and the amplitude of 8 to 10 volts. So we have to measure from the multimeter, that is 6.8 volts, so we have to increase the this is 8 volt. Okay, we are keep it 8 volt. Already we have set the frequency at 50 kilohertz and the amplitude is 8 volt. Now we have to vary the condenser from 10 picofarad to 1100 picofarad and find out the maximum current through the milliammeter. So we have to vary the condenser to 10 picofarad to 11 picofarad, but here I am showing you the 50 picofarad, 100 picofarad and 150 picofarad. So now we have to change the picofarad in 50 picofarad. Okay, now it is in 50 picofarad and the milliampere range is 1 milliampere. So we have to see the below scale. So the below scale it is 0.42. So here we have to write at fixed frequency, that is 50 kilohertz, capacitor, that is 50 picofarad, the current is milliampere, that is 0.42 milliampere. So now we have to change it to 100 picofarad. Okay. Now the milliampere emitter shows 0.62. So here again the capacitor is 100 picofarad and the current is 0.62 milliampere. Like that 150, 0.92. Like that you have to do for 1100 picofarad. This reading is done without damping effect, and the similar thing we have to do with damping effect. In case of damping, we just put this ferromagnetic plate on the inductor, and the same thing we have to vary the condenser and we have to see the milliampere. So we have to obtain the current value with the varying condenser and note down in the table form. Using those value, we have to plot a graph by C versus I. In the series resonance circuit, again we have to do the table, that is frequency versus milliampere. So we have to fix the condenser value. Previously we have varied the condenser value, but in this case we have to fix the condenser at 500 picofarad. I have already set it, and we have to change the frequency by the frequency generator, that is 10, 20, 30 kilohertz till 110 kilohertz. And the same thing, the damping effect, and with that damping effect we have to check. Now I am going to show you the parallel connection of the resonance in LCR circuit. So first of all, from the frequency generator you have to connect the milliampere. Then from the milliampere ammeter, second terminal is connected to the inductor. Then from the inductor same terminal is connected to the C value. Then the C value other terminal is connected to the inductor other terminal. Then the other terminal, same terminal, is connected to the frequency generator. So the connection is over. So let us do the procedure. In the parallel resonance circuit, the first one, to plot the parallel resonance curve in an LCR circuit at fixed frequency by varying the condenser C. In this case, we have to observe the damping by metal along with air core inductance and find out the new resonance by varying C. So again the same thing, we have to keep it 50 kilohertz and we have to vary the condenser value and see the milliammeter to take the reading of ampere. So we have to change the value, that is 100. So now it is in 100 picofarad. And the current rating is 0.8 milliampere. So now we have to change, that is to 300, and now the reading is 0.62. okay. Now 300 picofarad, the reading is 0.449. okay. So like that you have to vary the picofarad till 1100 picofarad and you have to check the milliamperes. Then you have to plot the C versus I graph. In x-axis the C is there and in the y-axis milliampere range is there. Similarly, you have to check the milliampere for the damping effect. So only you have to put the ferromagnetic plate on the inductor, and the same thing, you have to keep the frequency at the fixed value and you have to change the condenser and check the milliampere range from this milliampere ammeter. The second table, you have to do the variable frequency with the fixed condenser and you have to check the ampere. So in this second experiment you have to keep the decayed condenser at 500 and by this two knob, using this two knob, you have to change the frequency and check out the milliampere. So in this second experiment we have get the frequency versus I. So you have to plot the frequency versus I graph with damping effect. So in damping effect you have to again put the ferromagnetic plate, and undamped condition you have to remove that one. So in this case you have got the two tabulations. This is the fifth experiment and this is the series connection. In this case we have to plot the series resonance curve in an LCR circuit at fixed frequency by varying the condenser. But here the damping effect is observed by varying the resistor. So now I am going to connect the circuit. So first, from the audio frequency generator, it is connected to the milliammeter. Then from the milliammeter it is connected to the resistance. Initially we are connecting 470 ohm. Then from that it is connected to the inductor, and the inductor other terminal is connected to the condenser provided on the panel, and the other one is connected to the output. Here we are showing the damping effect, so we put the ferromagnetic metal on the inductor. So in this case we have to fix the condenser at 500. So it is in 500 and the emitter is in 1 milliampere range. So now we have to change the frequency and we have to check the emitter. Then we have to change the frequency. So you have to check the frequency by varying 10 kilohertz to, I am just showing you after 10 kilohertz, 20 kilohertz, 30 kilohertz, like that till 110 kilohertz. So first it is in 0, the milliammeter shows also 0. Now I am giving 10, this is also in 0. Then at 20 again it is in 0. In 30 it is coming 0.2 milliampere. Then at 40 0.42. Now you can see in the frequency of 70 kilohertz the milliampere shows 0.8. Again this is the saturation or peak point of the graph, and again it is decreasing. You can see here that is 0.58. Now we change the resistance, like it is in 470 ohm, you have to do for 2.2k and 1k. I am just showing the maximum resistance. Okay, so I have changed the resistance here. For 10 kilohertz it is again 0, 20 kilohertz it is again some point, but from 30 it is 0.4, 0.2, then 0.42, like that. You have to write down the frequency versus milliampere. In the previous case the peak point is in 0.8, but now in this case the peak point is 0.6. So from that we get the two graphs. So you can do the same thing for 2.2k and 1k.